This week, Macys in Bloomingdale bans the sale of fur. Canada turns 165,000 square miles of ocean into a sanctuary. Suzy Amis Cameron has convinced Oprah to do a 30-day plant-based challenge. And Pizza Hut launches vegan nuggets and cheesecake. All this and more on Live Kindly's weekly vegan news. If you're new to our channel, you can subscribe by hitting the leaf icon in the bottom right corner of the video. Click the bell icon to turn on notifications. And please be sure to like and comment below. Retail giant Macy's announced that it will stop selling fur by the end of 2020. With more than 680 stores and more than 190 outlets in the United States, it's the biggest American retail chain to announce a fur ban. Once known for its high-priced mink coats, the company, which also owns luxury department store Bloomingdale's, says it will shut down its fur vaults and salons that have long offered fur storage and repairs. Jeff Jeanette, Chairman and Chief Executive Officer of Macy's, Inc., said, "Over the past 2 years, we have been closely following consumer and brand trends, listening to our customers and researching alternatives to fur. We've listened to our colleagues, including direct feedback from our Go Green employee resource group, and we have met regularly on this topic with the Humane Society of the United States and other NGOs. Macy's private brands are already fur-free, so expanding this practice across all Macy's Incorporated is the next natural step." The ban doesn't include materials considered byproducts of other animal industries, such as shearling, sheepskin, calf hair, and cowhide. But the move points to the end of an era as major fashion houses including Versace, Gucci, Prada, and Chanel have all banned fur from their lines. Pizza Hut UK is expanding its vegan menu. The fast food chain just introduced vegan chicken nuggets, cheesecake, and a new pizza. The nuggets are corn Southern fried nuggets. For dessert, Pizza Hut now has the "I can't believe it's not cheesecake," a vegan cheesecake with biscuits and caramel. The new pizza, the vegan All About Mushrooms pizza, is the chain's 5th vegan pizza option. It features mushrooms, garlic, tomato sauce, and Violife cheese. Pizza Hut UK first experimented with vegan pizza in 2017. Positive feedback and the public's growing interest in meat-free food motivated the chain to test another pizza in January 2019. The Jack and Cheese, which features sweet corn, red onion, peppers, barbecue jackfruit, and dairy-free cheese, was offered for 1 month to celebrate Veganuary. The chain said if it sold 10,000 vegan pizzas during the month, it would keep the item on the menu. The vegan pizza was ordered 17,000 times and became a permanent menu item. It now also offers barbecue jackfruit rolls and cinnamon bites. In the US, Pizza Hut trialed its first ever vegan meat topping this week. A store in Phoenix, Arizona, offered a pizza topped with incognito vegan sausage made by Kellogg-owned Morningstar Farms. Coming up, Helsinki University bans beef. Coming soon, apparel by Live Kindly. Sign up using the link in the description to get 10% off your first order. Gwen Stefani and Shelton are eating more vegan food to stay healthy. A vegetarian since the age of 12, former No Doubt singer Stefani follows a mostly vegan diet. Shelton, her partner and fellow coach on The Voice, is a longtime meat eater. According to Globe magazine, Shelton is trying to get healthier and lose weight, so Stefani is encouraging him to eat fewer animal products. A source reportedly told the publication, Gwen's told him the way to lose it is to stay the hell away from meat and bad carbs. Stefani and Shelton are not alone in ditching animal products for their health. Fellow musician Will.i.am and a coach on the UK's version of The Voice went vegan in 2017. According to the rapper, he was sleeping for 4 hours a day and eating mostly processed foods before changing his diet. Helsinki University is banning beef to lower its carbon footprint. Beginning next February, all cafeterias owned by the school's student union will drop beef dishes from their lunch menus. Beef will also be removed from cafe items including sandwiches and wraps. According to Unicafe's calculations, removing beef will reduce its food-related carbon footprint by 11%, the equivalent of 240,000 kilograms of carbon dioxide annually. The university serves around 11,000 meals a day, with beef accounting for 15% of the meat served. While beef will be replaced by other animal proteins, chicken and pork, the university will also introduce more vegan and vegetarian options. Ilva, the company that handles day-to-day operations at Helsinki University's cafeterias, aims to increase sales of vegan and vegetarian meals to more than 50% by the end of next year. Meat-free meals currently represent 40% of sales. Plant-based proteins will be placed at the start of the cafeteria's self-service counters, making them the first option students will see. The cafeteria business operations director Lena Pialamaki said, "It's proven that this is one of the most effective ways of doing it." Several other universities have removed beef from the menu for sustainability reasons, including Goldsmiths, University of London, University of Coimbra in Portugal, and Cambridge University. According to a 2018 study from the journal Science, beef generates 6 times more greenhouse gases compared to plant-based proteins like peas. A new British reality television show will make people think twice about the food on their plates. Meet the Family looks at the ethics of eating meat by forcing families to choose between eating their pets or becoming vegetarian. The show is described as a social experiment. It will recruit 4 meat-eating families and give each a farm animal, a chicken, calf, lamb, or pig as a pet. The families must care for the animal as they would a dog or cat. According to the show's description, they treat the new arrival like a beloved pet, taking it for walks and playing with it, in a bid to understand its intellectual and emotional capacity, and to see if living with it makes it less palatable to eat. The families will travel the globe to learn about animal agriculture, including how meat is processed. They will also be educated about the impact of eating meat on animal welfare, the planet, and their health. After 3 weeks, the families must make a decision: go vegetarian forever and send the animal to a sanctuary, or remain meat eaters and kill their new best friend. Television and media analyst Virginia Muslar spoke to the Daily Mail about the premise. It is not sex or drugs anymore. Meat is becoming the next taboo. The question they are asking is how you can cuddle your dog while you are putting another animal in the oven. Coming up, more than half of London parents want processed meat banned from schools. Canada is creating 2 marine sanctuaries in the Arctic Ocean. The conservation efforts, called Tuveyu Uktuk and Tarutui Iup Imanga, could help tackle climate change and protect ecosystems. The ice in the Arctic keeps polar regions cool and helps keep the global climate at a safe temperature. As the climate crisis worsens, the Arctic is heating up twice as fast as the rest of the planet. This leads to the loss of sea ice, which exacerbates climate change and puts marine species at risk.
Youth my age definitely believe that climate change is happening, and that's what we call it. We usually get at least 5 blizzards a year in winter. Last year we had 1. Permafrost melting, hotter summers, those are huge changes that I've seen.
According to National Geographic, the new sanctuaries will cover 165,000 square miles of ocean, protecting 14% of Canada's marine and coastal areas. It surpasses the country's goal of protecting 10% of these areas by next year. The larger sanctuary, Tuveyu Uktuk Marine Protected Area, will prevent new human activity in the area for up to 5 years, with the possibility of an extension. Exceptions can be made for conservation research and activities related to emergencies. The second sanctuary, Tarutui Iup Imanga National Marine Conservation Area, is located in the south of Ellesmere Island. It is a habitat for 75% of the world's narwhals and 20% of Canada's belugas. It's also home to the largest population of polar bears in the Canadian Arctic, as well as walruses, bowhead whales, and seabirds. The majority of parents in London want processed meats cured with nitrites banned from primary schools. A poll including more than 1,000 Londoners with children between 5 and 11 years old found that 69% of parents want meat products including bacon and ham removed from school menus. Half of the participants back a complete ban on nitrite-cured meat for health reasons. Nitrites and nitrates are naturally occurring chemical compounds that contain nitrogen and oxygen. They are added to cured animal products like salami, ham, bacon, and some cheeses to prevent bacterial growth. Dr. Amanda Cross, a professor of cancer epidemiology at Imperial College in London, says researchers have noted an increased risk of cancer linked to nitrate and nitrites in meats. In 2015, the World Health Organization classed processed meat as a Group 1 carcinogen, meaning it increases cancer risk in humans. Cigarettes and asbestos are also in this category. According to WHO, eating just 50 grams of processed meat a day, the equivalent of less than 2 slices of bacon, could raise the risk of developing colorectal cancer by 18%. The Global Burden of Disease Project has revealed that nitrite-cured processed meat is to blame for 34,000 cases of bowel cancer every year. Coming up, Oprah tries a 30-day vegan challenge. Vegan musician Billie Eilish spoke out against the mink fur trade, urging her fans to think twice about supporting the industry. The 17-year-old singer-songwriter shared images of a mink on her Instagram story. Eilish wrote, "Just so you know, this is a mink. You getting mink lashes and mink slippers disgust me. Where your heart at?" she said to her 40+ million Instagram followers. Mink fur is falling out of favor with the public, but the industry still takes the lives of millions of minks every year. According to Copenhagen Fur, the world's largest fur auction house, global fur production has dropped by a third in recent years, with 54 million minks killed worldwide in 2016, compared to 72 million in 2015. Eilish went vegan in 2014, noting that a lot of reasons motivated the change, including dairy's negative effect on the body and animal welfare.
Animals, bro, like I just don't understand the point. Why would you eat an animal when you could eat some chips?
London's Met Police recently ordered extra vegan meals to cater to detainees from the Extinction Rebellion protests. According to The Guardian, the Met made 1,828 arrests and 164 charges have been laid so far. Back in April, when Extinction Rebellion held mass protests across the capital, the Met ran low on vegan options for those held in custody. This time, according to Inspector Brian Smith of Brixton Police Station, there are plenty of plant-based options to go around. A Met Police source told the Mail Online, "Record numbers of vegan meals are being used in our cells." Extinction Rebellion believes the planet is facing an unprecedented climate emergency. Following an interview with vegan environmentalist and Muse school founder Suzy Amis Cameron, Oprah has revealed she will be eating one plant-based meal a day for the next month. She said in a video on her Instagram story,
"In O Magazine this month, there is a wonderful article interview that I did with a woman named Suzy Cameron. She's written a book called One Meal a Day. 1 meal a day, eating a plant-based diet. So if you've been thinking about going, vegetarian or vegan, this is a good way to lean into it where you don't have to give up everything you've been eating your whole life all at once."
Together with her chef Raymond Weber, Oprah made a fig salad with pumpkin risotto and wild field mushrooms. She announced that Weber will be coming up with 30 different plant-based recipes for her to share with her followers. She also drew attention to her interview with Amis Cameron, which was published in O Magazine and aired on the Oprah Winfrey Network earlier this month. The pair talked about the vegan lifestyle and how simple diet changes can help save the planet. During the interview, they spoke about Amis Cameron's book, One Meal a Day, the simple, plant-based program to save your health, save your waistline, and save the planet. According to Amis Cameron, who is married to director and fellow environmentalist James Cameron, ditching animal products for just one meal a day and going plant-based can have a huge positive environmental impact.
Not a single other activity in our lives comes anywhere close to the impact of what we eat on the planet. No matter how small a step toward plant-based eating you take, you can have an immediate impact.
She told Oprah, "It saves 200,000 gallons of water and the carbon equivalent of driving from Los Angeles to New York. That's one person." Oprah chimed in, "Think about if everyone just did that. So you're saying you're not even trying to convert the whole world, just one meal."
What is so extraordinary is that if you live in a space of reverence for the rest of the world, for the people, for the plants, then that is given back to you. You have this revered life, actually.
I feel that.
That's it for today. What do you think of Macy's banning fur? Let us know in the comments below. Remember to subscribe and hit the notification bell. We'll see you again next week for Live Kindly's weekly vegan news.